Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and wolves of all ages. Alpha Wolf here, send right on in. So we're back with some Starfield. Yeah, it's been a hot minute, hasn't it, folks? So we are going to be continuing where we left off. What mission was I doing? The Siren Stars. Yeah. Breaking the bank to discover about the legacy of transport with. Okay, we were doing that stuff. Mm-hmm. Make people with the. Emotional intelligence. Okay. Why was I using that? I should be using. Oh boy. Okay, I got a lot of interesting things on me right now. It's been a hot minute since I played. Give me a few seconds to kind of reorientate myself. Wait, where's my. Wait a minute. What the heck happened to my thing? Is it in the ship? I hope it's in the ship. If not, I'm going to be the upsetty spaghetti. Oh, I had one too. I'm going to be very upset if it's gone. That was a fun toy. Oh, I have to talk to her.
I suppose now you can add climbing the corporate ladder to your list of accomplishments. I think it is perhaps for the best that the research program will come to an end. Where that neuroamp technology could lead, there are many bad outcomes. Too many. Already there has been too much conflict between corporations vying for this technology. First Infinity, then Ryujin. Who knows what might be next? That is certainly a possibility. The wrong goal, or the right goal approached by the wrong methods. And yes, disaster is a good word for it. The project will be shelved, they call it. As I said, too many other bad outcomes. This is for the best. With the neuroamp matter settled, we should move on to other things, yes?
Yes. Okay, I'm confused. What happened to my gun?
Oh, just one quiet day. That too much to ask for?
Yes, yes, it is.
Your
Word.
orders, Captain.
Look at our weapon stash. We have this still. Hey, what the heck is going on here? Bruh. Okay. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I'm missing things. Irritates me. Yeah, a lot of my stuff is different now. What the heck? Okay, I don't know what's going on. Data spikes. Uh, okay, I don't know. I'm a little upset. I'm a little disappointed, but it doesn't look like it exists. So guess we'll just keep on keeping on, I suppose. Keep on trucking, trucking. Gotta keep on trucking, keep on trucking. Oh, that is the wrong button. Button, who's got the button? I mean, I've got all the buttons, but not the right ones. Ah! A little bit of a tiny delay, but fine. Okay. Exactly, Stevie. Dock with the siren of the stars. Okay. I'm gonna be upset for a little while about not having my favorite gun. I was really enjoying that blaster. Gonna be honest. Weapon workbench, because I had customized it and everything.
Ah, yes. Good to be sure you are getting the best performance out of your weapons.
Concentrated bolt output to improve armor penetration, cost of overall damage. Alright.
I do not recall you asking if you could take that.
Yeah, I forget. Constellation or goody two shoes. Feeling's good.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Gar's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Gar orders me to help you out. Well, I'll be damned. Someone from the collective finally agrees with me about something. It's a goddamn miracle.
So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Fine. Have it your way. Apparently, you have everything under control.
So, why are you targeting a banking clan executive anyway? Not exactly your average Shadow Collective prey. Why the interest?
Playing it safe for now. Okay. I can respect that. But let's make one thing clear. If I'm gonna stick my neck out by helping you get near Dombrowski, I want something in return.
Okay.
It would seem we have little choice in the matter. We should hear him out.
Oh no. No, no, no. Gar isn't going to drop credits on the table and be done with it. I don't want money. I want back into the Shadow Collective. It's as simple as that. You'd better, or you're going to have to find another banking clan executive. As long as Dombrowski's on this ship, he's all mine.
Fine. You want to play it that way, and suit yourself. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Tehran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Oh no. Is shooting everyone an option? Alternately shooting ourselves to avoid it?
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starview Ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets. He's a VIP executive, which means he either worked really, really hard using blood, sweat, and tears to make the arduous climb to the top, or he backstabbed, lied, cheated, and betrayed his way up the corporate ladder. From what I've heard, it's the second option. Well, you better learn quick.
Oh, there's one last thing. Alderaan equips all of their Starliners with the latest in acoustic threat detection.
Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose.
Oh boy.
I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh. Having fun at our little camp? Oh, I know plenty. Been tracking that beauty for months. Neva and I were working out something. Hey, wait a minute. Don't tell me she's sending you after the award alone. And of course, Neva just happened to leave that out of her message about you, right? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place. She told you to hold that over my head, did she? Oh, that witch. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. So tell me, what's the status of your plan? Okay, then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starfield ballroom. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms. Get back to it.
Captain Rokov is one of the most easygoing COs I've ever worked under. In fact, he doesn't act much like a captain at all.
These newer vessels, more or less, run autonomously, which doesn't mean...
Okay, I'm sorry, being
Every day that I wake up in my bunk,
kind of zoned in here. I'm like zeroing in right on the bottom.
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
His uniform is all messed up. I just saw that. Probably because I didn't do a new game like they kept saying, but yeah, well.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
An open bar would have been nice. Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Mind moving along? I'm trying to enjoy the celebration. Sorry, I'm busy. Maybe we'll talk another time.
Here for business? Pleasure.
The Society Chair has really outdone herself this time.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard a Starliner.
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
I have zero clue what I'm doing, to be honest. Move. I think the
I'm
weapon
sorry,
I
but
like,
unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
got replaced or something.
So, what brings you aboard?
Quite a lovely Starliner.
Have you tried
Nothing
the
but the
cannabis?
best for the society,
All
eh?
right. Dombrowski is married to some poor woman that he constantly leaves behind in New Atlantis when he goes on his business trips. Haven't we already talked about this? Nice to have met you.
Hello. The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we allow him to attend society functions. That's all then? Okay.
That view is absolutely
An open bar
spectacular,
winner.
isn't it?
Larry has an A-level executive rating over at Galbank, which means he has access to everyone's accounts at the touch of a button. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Hello. Are you a member of the Society? I certainly hope they His behavior towards women is abominable. That man really ought to be ashamed of himself. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
So, what brings you aboard? I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars almost monthly. Does the man do any real work? Well, that was boring.
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid.
Here for business?
Positively horrid.
He's been spending a lot of time with Claudius Whist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it.
Hey.
That's all then? Okay.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swiss. Nice to have met you.
Can I please side straight? Thank you.
Quite a lovely Starliner.
Society chair
Nothing
has
but the best for the society, eh?
He's been spending a lot of time with Claude. Enjoy the rest of the event.
I certainly hope that he's been spending a lot of time with...
Okay.
He's been spending a lot of... Well, that was boring.
That view is absolute.
Is this important? I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense. Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? Well, the Terrace Savior Award is one of a kind. The Blue Crate Dragon Diamonds alone are irreplaceable. Since we can't produce a new award every year, it's instead passed from one recipient to the next. I supervise the transfer and make certain that there's ample security during transport and at the destination. In my cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda.
That was easy. That was way... That was way too easy. Holy guacamole.
If this is not the very definition of decadence, I do not know what is.
Sorry, do I know you? Okay, wait, are you seriously... are you trying to pick me up? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone, and my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous. I can't believe this is happening. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No! He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy? If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that?
Okay. I need 3.
That's true. You have come this far already.
Dombrowski has no way out of this. You might, if you cooperate.
This is just gonna keep going until I give in, isn't it?
Yeah, we can do the easy one.
You know more about me than I suspected. Can't have that. All right, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme worth thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
I do not understand. Your anger is focused on Mr. Dombrowski, but clearly the failure of this plan rests on you as well.
If you had to work near him day in and day out, I think you'd understand. He's a disgusting pig, plain and simple.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's high up in the Imperial chain. I doctored the transactions. Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming the banking clan for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
We're gonna go talk to the purser officer here because we can.
If the rest of this ship is any indication, I imagine there is an incredible amount of wealth stored in there right now.
Luxury lines. I'd like to welcome you aboard. Welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today? An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods transfers.
Dang!
Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every port of call instead of being constantly stuck below decks.
Holy cruddy girl, you got a lot of stuff.
Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe.
Oh my gosh, I love that line.
Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip.
Okay.
Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable.
Get out of my way, please. Okay. Here, okay. No, there you go. Just get out of the way. Okay. I need to figure out how I'm going to get in there. Figure that out in a moment. Back to that. Okay.
Here for business or pleasure?
Alright, isn't there
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is...
We can pause for a moment if you need to recover.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
You look a bit lost in these surroundings. Hello. You here for the charity event? Well, I'm in the Galactic Empire, meaning that business isn't exactly my area of expertise. I'm afraid I can't really help you. If you're looking for a business opportunity, you might want to check with someone else. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
We both know exactly who you are.
Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities.
Sure you are, buddy.
Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for the Galactic Empire, who do you think people will believe?
Okay.
Quite a lovely Starliner.
Our buddy here real quick.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. It's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Maybe, but if something goes wrong and he's able to raise an alarm, we're sunk. With all of these wealthy patrons aboard, the ship is crawling with security. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Your lack of commitment does not exactly fill me with confidence. Are you sure this is a good idea?
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I'd prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the collective, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Alderaan figures out you had help. As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything you want. What's the status of your plan? Damn, that makes things more complicated. Okay, don't bother talking with the ship's bursar. Without a claim ID, you'll never get to the award. There's no way around it. You're gonna have to get the ID off of Sheila. Here, give her this. I'm certain it will help. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms. Go do something useful, okay?
Have you tried the canopies?
An open bar would have been nice, but try to stay out for the credit we've got.
Wait, no, this goes to the main objective. I need to do Tier's thing. If I remember correctly. If I don't, I'm gonna have.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman. Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that? Oh my goodness. How did you know about that? There's no need to make a scene. If you're here to steal the award, there's nothing I can really do about that, is there? Here, take it.
Excellent.
Any complaints about your
Good girl, handed it over. Good, smart woman. Good, very smart. Very wise, even. I'm totally not going to give in this cut. I'm totally going to step that guy. Now we go to the engineering bay. Okay, that is both awesome, but also very terrifying. Oh, shit. Magnet. Not a lot of useful stuff, but okay.
Well maintained, to be sure, but obviously the credits have all been spent on the areas the guests actually see.
Hey, hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you? Yeah, a little. A few of the techs call this deck the dungeon. I think you can see why. Not exactly Starliner class comfort down here. Don't get me wrong. The quiet gives me time to gather my thoughts, catch up on work, and all that, but I'd rather work on the bridge. Oh, sorry, that area's off limits. No exceptions. No, sorry, I'm afraid it's impossible. Alderaan regulations strictly prohibit anyone from entering the life support area without a valid reason. Look, I'm not trying to be a jerk here, it's just that I could lose my job, you know?
Hey, job, you know?
Oh, really? Well, that changes things quite a bit.
Does it now?
Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away? Remember not to touch anything, please.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there.
Glorious.
Much nicer in here now. Plenty of room.
Yeah, he likes that. Okay.
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction.
Minor malfunction or drill, he says. Come on, girl, what's taking so long? Come on in. There you go.
Sharp contrast from the neighborhood, is it not?
Oh, wow. Dude's got a lot of weapons up in this joint.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Hey, you know what? It's free. Why not? Okay. And we still got it. Stun baton plus decent chunk of creds. Well, 17k credits. Talk to me,
I was
bud.
wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
Here we go. I'm undercover with the Imperial Security, and I need everything you've got on Dombrowski.
You're working for Akandi's ISB anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Shadow Collective. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old Empire, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence?
Cheated out of your fair share of the neglected big clan, Dombrowski.
Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry, but if I give you that information, and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in an Imperial death camp.
Yep. Here's 2,500.
At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this data pad and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want.
Good.
Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it. You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Finders, keepers, I
Yeah.
believe Cora would say.
Wait, Cora would say.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
But what if I don't have a cabin? What's down there? I just made back my creds that I just had to spend on him. Unless part of making back all my credits. I mean, 25k is not too shabby to spend. It could be worse. Inaccessible.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
He's got $100 of value. I'll take it. Power pack. Where coffee thing, a lot of coffee. More coffee.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. I need these two, so. Haha! There we go. And then another. Okay, well, we'll be back that 2,500. Okie dokie, let's go talk to the dude. Pin him to the wall, so to speak.
Well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation. Au contraire, my misguided friend. There's a bargain that needs to be hammered out, and you will listen to the facts before we proceed. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud the banking clan. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking, and I'm not at the reporting end of a blaster, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
That certainly places a damper on our negotiations. Perhaps I can hasten my diatribe to temper your violence-ridden contribution. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my banking clan credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
Will there be much more of this? My head is starting to hurt.
Now, hold on.
Well, I'm surprised you even posed that question at all. The answer is quite obvious. The last thing I'd want to do at this point is call attention to myself. Oh, it was actually a rather easy deduction to make. It's the only thing of significant value that I still have in my possession. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
Obviously, we're going to try to kill him. They said gunfire. They didn't say knives.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
Quick save here.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Okay, well that definitely worked.
We should move on, if there's nothing worth taking.
Oh yeah, we definitely recouped what we had to spend.
The ship's under attack!
How did they know it was a melee weapon?
Emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
I didn't anticipate them actually fighting when I used... it is what it is. You know, I don't like the fact that I have to fight everything, so we're just gonna pop the quick save. It was more of a curiosity thing than anything, to be honest, so... I'm still surprised a melee weapon of all
The
things.
captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
I trust you understand the risk in taking that.
I'm still a little miffed that a melee weapon didn't. Like, that's stupid. A melee weapon should not have triggered the system. But... oh well.
All passengers, may I have...
Ooh, okay. Stamp collection, coin collection, chunks, gold, oil trading card, sort of jewelry 14.
For attention, please. The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Jewelry sounds great. I'd like some... Tab, not tail duck, come on. Wolf, come on, stop fat fingering. Oh.
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned. I wish you hadn't blown away the gambling debt that Sandine owed me. But hey, you got the job done. You must be joking. After this little stunt I helped you pull, I'm certain Alderon's going to rip up my captain's contract. I've got nowhere else to go, so I'm fully expecting that you'll put in a good word for me with Gar. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner? Ah, so he told you to keep it from me. I see.
I wouldn't want you to risk your position with the Collective like I did, so I'll just leave it alone. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the Collective now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Dover.
In an orderly fashion, and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Don't worry, it's not an insult. It's a very old Huttese word for friend. It's what I intend to call you from now on, so get used to it.
Don't worry. You'll get what's coming to you. I promise.
Oh, is that
Well,
a
I
threat or a promise?
suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
I do want to get their uniforms so bad. What the heck? What are... The New Atlantis.
All passengers,
I can just
may
do
I
this.
have your attention, please? The captain has...
I can just do this. There's a shortcut this way. I don't know if
The
I'm...
Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm.
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency. Thank you.
Yeah, oh, don't worry, I'm good. I seriously want to kill someone right now. But I'm pretty sure if I kill anyone, we'll get yelled at, so...
I need to pack up and get out of here. What is it?
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
That stuff's valuable. We're taking it. 100%. Alright, little astromech, get out of my way, buddy. Oh god, the urge to just turn around and shoot the thing. The urge is strong. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna depot a few things. It's really terrifyingly strong. Advanced Stormtrooper Riot Helm. Okay. Quickly toss a few things here and there. I'm half tempted to lie about the Survivor Award. I really am. I want to kind of screw that lady over. I want to screw them all over, to be honest. Okay, what is the burden of proof? Let's see if we have any evidence to turn in real quick.
There is no record of a star station in this orbit. Something is not right.
This is Sirac on the Starfield Oracle. We are expecting anomalous readings. Crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board.
Well, you'll have to tell me twice.
On the Starfield Oracle, we are expecting anomalous readings.
Okay, I was not I was confident and super hot on this approach. Our approach vector was, and our angle of attack was excessively aggressive and very hot.
Be careful you do not track mud on the floors. You would not wish to tarnish this hospitable environment.
My family's all in the Imperial.
The commander appreciates the sacrifice you've made, going undercover. Good. The more you find, the stronger our case. It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Mandalore's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Crick's picked up in jail. It just goes to show you how a tiny rumor can snowball into a full-blown fairy tale. Any other fragments? Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a six-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. Ah, it's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his butt in prison. That it?
That's all
right.
I have for now.
Keep up the good work. Let me know if you need anything else.
Alright, so let's go look at the time. We are at a whopping so please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I'll see you all next time. Half of Sunrise on out.